Hello everyone. Today, I am honored to introduce a multi-center, prospective cohort study on the dynamic evolution of the multi-system microbiome in patients with massive burn injuries. Globally, burns and trauma are the leading causes of injury-related mortality among individuals under 45 years of age, associated with exceptionally high mortality and disability rates. Clinically, mortality in massive burn injury is primarily attributed to sepsis caused by endogenous or exogenous microbial infections. MBIs result in extensive skin barrier loss. The skin microbiome is tightly interconnected with the gut, oral, and respiratory microbiomes, forming a systemic network that supports immune homeostasis and host defense. This makes MBI a compelling model for studying multisystem microbial dysbiosis following skin barrier destruction. However, most existing studies are limited to animal models or observational studies, often focusing on a single microbial niche at a single time point. The lack of large-scale clinical cohorts describing the dynamic evolution of the multisystem microbiome has restricted our understanding of disease mechanisms and hindered the development of effective interventions. To bridge these gaps, we launched the Burn and Trauma Injury Organisms and Microbiome Ecology project, also known as the BIOME project. We plan to enroll at least 150 MBI patients from 50 hospitals across 28 provinces, autonomous regions, and municipalities in China. The cohort involves the collection of skin swabs, intestinal, and oral samples, alongside prospective longitudinal clinical data, from within 72 hours post-injury through 1 year of follow-up. The primary objectives of the BIOME project are, 1. To establish a nationwide multi-center prospective cohort to map the dynamic evolution of the multi-system microbiome, skin, gut, and oral, in MBI patients, and, 2. To explore the correlation between these microbial dynamics and patient mortality or sepsis. The recruitment period for this study runs from July 1, 2025, to June 30, 2028. As of September 21, 2025, the BIOME cohort has successfully enrolled 44 patients, achieving 29.3% of our target sample size of 150. Regarding injury characteristics, the primary cause of injury was flame burns, accounting for 70.5%, followed by scalds, 11.4%, blast injuries, 6.8%, electric injuries, 4.5%, arc burns, 2.3%, and burns from other causes, 4.5%. The mean age of enrolled patients was 43.6 years. There were 32 males and 12 females. The mean total body surface area, TBSA, burned was 78.12%. Regarding early treatment, the median time from injury to hospital admission was 3 hours. Clinically, 61.4% of patients had no scalp burns, while 79.5% suffered from inhalation injury. Airway management, including tracheal intubation or tracheotomy, was performed in 40.9% of patients during the acute phase. In terms of clinical outcomes, 6.8% of patients developed sepsis during hospitalization. The mortality rate during follow-up was 11.4%, with a survival rate of 88.6%. Currently, within just 1 quarter of enrollment, the BIOME project has collected over 3,000 biological samples, thanks to the strong support from multiple centers nationwide. These achievements preliminarily validate the feasibility of establishing a nationwide burn research collaboration network in China. They also lay the foundation for developing a high-quality national database and conducting standardized, evidence-based research in the future. Overall, as the world's first multi-center prospective cohort study on massive burn injury patients, the BIOME project provides a vital data resource for elucidating the microbial-driven mechanisms of post-burn complications, such as sepsis, and identifying microbial markers with diagnostic and prognostic potential.